Yeah, Spirit Warrior. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dove.
So we're here at Octagon Hall in Franklin, Kentucky. We're just chilling on the back porch right now. We have the pleasure, the Vixens do, of hosting the novice hunt tonight. Adventure since it's daylight out. And we're going to go walk this property in case you've never been to Octagon Hall. Like I said, we are in Franklin, Kentucky. If my service gets messed up, I apologize, but I can't fix that because we're in a house that was built in the 1850s. And they didn't have, I think it started in 1845 and got finished around 1855. This is one of the few Octagon houses that are still remaining in the United States. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Pretty big. It's actually for an old house that's antebellum, of course, built before. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Pretty big. It's actually for an old house that's antebellum, of course, built before the Civil War in the United States. So we're just going to walk around and just take a look. Right here's the highway. That's Highway 31. Once again, we are in Franklin, Kentucky. So there's a picture that I have when you look at that window right up there, I think, the top one. If you go, if you follow us on Facebook, there's a picture that I took maybe about a year, 2 years ago. And there was a figure standing in that window. This is the Vixen's favorite location to be at. We've been here multiple times. This is the second year in a row that we've been fortunate enough to be able to host the public hunts. A couple years ago when we were here, I was in the attic by myself. And I'm pretty sure he came up to me and whispered hello in my ear. And that'll freak you out on an investigation in an attic by yourself. There's also snakes in the attic, and Chanel doesn't do snakes, so I don't know if I'll be in the attic tonight. But as you see, we've now walked the whole perimeter because there's the porch where we started. This, of course, a well. They had to get water somehow because indoor plumbing wasn't exactly a thing either back then. So now we're going to keep walking. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in there. I'm going to answer all the questions that I can if I can figure out how to do that. Just keep that in mind. This is only my second time going live on TikTok. So we're just trying. But yeah, we're just walking the property. So over here, we're going to take us a little walk. That's the back side of the house, y'all. So this... Oh, I got me a little bug friend. What does this interact button do? I don't even know. Okay. So this right here, a couple years ago when we first started investigating and we were coming up here, there was actually a house that was here. Keep in mind, America in the 1850s, they did have slaves. And there's a dog saying hi. Say hello, dog. But yeah, so a couple years ago, two maybe, there was a real bad storm that hit Kentucky, and I believe it was an ice storm, and it actually destroyed the remnants of the house. So all that we have now is just the fireplace. But this was the site of it right here. So hopefully they'll be able to raise some money so they can rebuild it. I know that that's a project that they are going to work on. So we're going to keep on walking. We're going to go back to the cemetery. We have actually 3 different cemeteries on this land, on this property. So there's the child cemetery, then there's the military cemetery, and then there's the slave cemetery. So we're going to take us a little walk. As you can see, there's multiple barns over there. There's another little building, which I will show you. I don't know what it's... What are you telling me? TikTok's giving me a thing. Telling me to do something. I don't know. So this right here is the children's cemetery. And I'm going to turn around so y'all can see. So there's a child here. We're going to give a little story now. There's a child here. Her name was Mary Elizabeth. She was about 12 years old. And she actually caught fire. Her dress caught on fire. In the South in the 1800s, they wore these big, Victorian, I guess, I don't know, dresses. with like the painted, whatever they are, things and all the things, right? Well, she was in the summer kitchen, which is that little building right there. And I'll show you that in just a little bit. Anyway, she was there. No, sorry. She was in the winter kitchen downstairs with one of the cooks, and her dress caught on fire. And she ended up getting burned severely. And then it was like 3 days later that she actually died in her bedroom, which I'll show you when we go in and go do the tour of the actual house. And she is buried here. I believe that her mother is also buried here. And then right here is, they had a baby that they lost that was like 18 months old. He was real little, and he's buried here. So however this works, let's see what it kind of would have looked like. So over here we have some military graves. These are the graves of like the unknown soldiers. The last year when we were doing a Novus hunt, they were using the spirit box, and they got led on an adventure, and they were communicating, well, hello, haunt hunters. But yeah, they got led on a whole adventure that led them back here, and yeah, they like discovered a flower that had like gold, and Samantha was involved in that, so she could probably tell you better. I was actually in the house at that point in time, but you can see here's all the slaves, or the the graves right here. They all got their little, and as you guys can see, so let's see, that is one of the barns, and we're gonna make our way that way. Some comments were filtered to protect the community's experience. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna keep on walking. Thank you guys for joining me on this and watching what we're doing, watching the little tour that we're going on. I appreciate that. Like I said, if y'all have like any comments or anything, go ahead and put them on there and let me know where you're from. Say hi, give a little wave. Once again, my name, in case you did not know, my name is Chanel from Elite Vixen Paranormal. We are an all-female paranormal team based out in Nashville, Tennessee. And I am the co-founder. My partner, Samantha, she's actually the founder of the team. And more of my team members will be here in just a little bit. But I like to get here early. So, let's see. So I was here 2-3 weeks ago with my very good friend Vicky. She owns Reflections of the Paranormal. And we actually weren't able to go in this barn here. So I think that they're trying to do some stuff. But I have been in that barn before. That's pretty cool. So this barn over here, there's bugs. So they had an event last weekend and like the weekend before, and people were getting attacked up in this barn. So I don't know what's in here, but we're gonna find out. Y'all, it is a typical barn. Nope, that's not how I get in. I get in this way. It's just a typical old barn. You know, circa the 1850s. So let's go in and let's go see. Okay, so here's the rules for the ghouls, just to let you know. No cell phones, no flashlights, strobe lights in use. Okay, obey all rules, or you're gonna be asked to leave, y'all. We need to follow the rules. I don't want to be asked to leave. I love this location, so we need to follow the rules, just to let y'all know. So here's the inside of the barn. So we're over here. While I'm walking, I'm going to see if there's like any questions or anything. Let's see. Thank you for the follows, y'all. I appreciate that. But we're in Kentucky, so different state. All right, now we're coming over here. So this is a summer kitchen. We're going to go in there real quick, y'all, and go check that out. So I will tell you, I have a story about the summer kitchen. The first time that I was here, me and my very good friend Brendan, he runs the, I don't know if his page has a TikTok or not, but anyway, it's called Spiritual Inspirational Warrior. He's all they worked, essentially. So now we're gonna go in here. You can see it's 1847. It was rebuilt in 2007 because houses be falling apart after 100 years or so, 200 years. All right, so it's very dusty in here. Oh, okay, that's good lighting. Yeah, I know. If it lags, Katie, thank you for letting me know. So there's not real good cell phone service out here, so I'm trying the best that I can. But yeah, so this is our summer kitchen, where they would, of course, prepare the meals to take to the family. It's really dirty. Like, look at the floor. But it's also really old. So, there's that. Cute. It is very good. That's our favorite location to... Let's see, I'm gonna push this interact button real quick just to see. I might pause it for a minute because I really want to flip my camera on, so pause, please. Okay, did not figure out how to... About, my connection's gonna not work. Something like that. And I will try and post a video of what's going on because my connection doesn't want to work. Y'all stay tuned throughout the evening.